Thank you for joining us for the Belkasoft Triage demonstration. My name is Jared Lubert. I am a forensic sales engineer for Belkasoft. Also own my own digital forensic company located down here in Maryland, Gateway Forensics. I will be your technical support point of contact. So whenever you have any sort of issues or questions or concerns and need assistance with any of the programs that we're covering today, or Belkasoft X, I will be that point of contact, and I will give you email, phone numbers at the end of the demonstration today. For sales, it's actually going to be James Cooksey or Addison Cooksey. I will also have their contact information available. This is Belkasoft Triage. Quick little tidbit on Belkasoft Triage. It is built to be portable. It comes on a USB dongle. It's got an expandable SD card slot on it, so you can make it kind of as big as much storage as you would like. The purpose of this is for it to run as an executable off of the USB drive on a machine, say in the field or somewhere you need to do something quickly, i.e. triage. So you plug in the dongle, it runs from the dongle, you're then able to acquire evidence with Belkasoft Triage and then store that evidence back onto the dongle. Now, the plug and play with the triage will leave tiny footprints, but it would be just like inserting any other USB into a, say, Windows machine. Knowing that it will leave a tiny footprint is just going to be part of your report, but it is meant to leave a tiny, tiny footprint. It's not going to make a bunch of noise. Now, once I launch Belkasoft Triage, you'll see here I have RAM acquisition, triage configuration, then searching whatever my configuration was, and then exporting my findings to load into your favorite forensic suite. Again, I'd recommend Belkasoft X. So what I did is I ran Belkasoft Triage as administrator on my machine. It just allows you to gather more data when it comes to a memory acquisition. Now, I understand sometimes you're not going to have that option, but if you do, I would recommend running Belkasoft Triage as an administrator. Okay, so here we are. It says, hey, the product will guide you through these following steps, and that's exactly what it does. If I select Next in the bottom right-hand corner, it says, do you want to acquire the RAM? Well, sure. So I select Yes. Where do you want to store the RAM image? Okay, and then select Next, and then it's going to acquire RAM. I can stop the acquisition. Okay, and it says, what kind of source would you like to triage? Well, do I want to triage the entire disk, or is there a specific folder that is really interesting to me? I don't know. Let's go disk for this one. So let's go to the C drive. It's kind of the smallest of the drives that I have here. I select Next, and you'll have just a couple options, right? If you're doing a triage, you typically have some hash sets that you want to filter against to see if there's any matches. Maybe you're looking for skin tone. So we can do either of these, or we can do none of them. It doesn't matter. You can get the same effects by choosing none of them, right? You won't have the matches for the detections, but you can still triage the machine without these selections. So I'm going to select Next and say, okay, these were your options. You can see we're in the triage configuration portion of Belkasoft Triage. It says you wanted to do a disk. You selected the C drive. You did not choose any of these options, and we select Start. So it's going to start scanning. It found in this computer, it found 3 drives. Well, we knew that. It told us that. But we know that we selected this one. So data sources, you can see we pulled out some Hyperfill files. We've got some DMG files. And this is just going to continue to build. Documents, different documents that I got here. System files, you can see some pictures, the names of the pictures, mail, mobile applications, chats, videos. So, and this will just continue to build, and you'll see this searching profiles until it's completed. So, depending on the size of the disk that you're triaging, it may take a little bit of time, but it's triage. It's meant to be fast. It's just getting the basic, information from the machine that says, hey, look at all this stuff we found. What do you want to do with it? Do you want to export it all? Do you want to select certain items and export just those? So we can certainly do that. If we go to pictures, say we're looking, or let's just do a mobile application. Say we're looking for something kind of specific. You get the point what it's doing. It's searching the profiles. It's pulling out the relevant information based on what you selected. I'm going to stop the search. It says, are you sure? I said, yes. Okay, now let's go to mail. I can click and choose. I can click export. And then this is where I'm going to come and specify what I want to export based on file size, based on type. But now you can see like the actual file names. You can pick and choose which one to export. You can filter, so if there's something specific that you're looking for, let's just say, bad. Now I can filter by bad, and then it's going to look, okay, I pulled Apache bad message from some autopsy picture that I have on this machine. And you notice that it didn't just filter pictures, it filtered the entire findings for what I was looking for. So that's just a really, really quick way. And again, if you had hashes, you would see something like a hash match over here as an artifact, and you can choose to export those specific hashes. So, and that is pretty much it. You export the specific artifacts that you choose, and then you load them into your favorite forensic viewer. So that's it. If there are any technical questions, please feel free to reach out. My phone number is the one that's listed under support. My email address is also listed under support. It is the jl@belkasoft.com. If you have sales questions regarding pricing or trials, please reach out to James Cooksey or Addison Cooksey, and they are the jc@belkasoft.com and ac@belkasoft.com. Thank you.